Hi there. It's such a beautiful day out here today that I thought I'd share my backyard with you. And the question I have to ask today is, have there ever been times in your life when foul language escaped your lips? Well, of course there have. What a question to ask. My friend Sally tells how in her late teens she experimented with adding more color to her vocabulary on a regular basis. By the time she was recounting this to me, she was in her late 20s and had toned things down considerably. So I asked, why did you start? And why did you stop? Well, she said, it all began when I made a new friend at my summer job. It was commonplace for her to drop the F-bomb throughout her conversation. I started too. It made me feel kind of cool and powerful, especially if I was angry or searching for a way to be more emphatic or persuasive. My parents would have been shocked, and that was probably part of the attraction. It ended when I finished school and got a job. I guess you could say I grew up. As we all learn, language is a powerful tool for communicating. How we say things affects how others react to us. Foul and disrespectful language is used to target opponents, to marginalize whole groups of people. Words can be used to ostracize. Mudslinging in politics has become commonplace. Words are used to divide. But hateful, disrespectful language, unchecked, eventually leads to actions. In a world where acts of racism, sexism, homophobia, and transphobia are commonplace. In a world where words are used to divide instead of building bridges. In a world that seems hell-bent on self-destruction. Isn't it high time we grew up? Hi there. My name is Ann Hogle. Welcome to this channel of weekly reflections about what it means to be spiritual beings having a physical experience, wherein I usually relate a Bible reading to what's happening in the world today. So let us begin. Sometimes foul language can cause folks to leave us alone, give us some space, which is what we wanted all along. That's what Jesus tried in today's passage. After passing judgment on the hypocritical behavior of the religious leaders, Jesus travels into the land of the Gentiles, in Tyre and Sidon. Perhaps he's looking to get away from the religious controversies around hand washing and cleanliness that have started to swirl around him. But he shouldn't have been surprised to have a Canaanite woman from the area running up and asking for his help. He had become a renowned healer by this time, and she desperately needed help for her daughter. "Mercy, Master," she says, "Son of David, my daughter is cruelly afflicted by an evil spirit." But Jesus says, "I have more important things to do, tending to the lost sheep of Israel. It's not right to take the bread from the children's mouths and throw it to the dogs." Words are used to push people away. In our world, it is so easy to harden our hearts to those we disagree with and let our words become weapons. We blast off an angry message on email or Twitter or someone's YouTube channel. And what are the consequences of unbridled, condemning words? We have all been witness to the escalating violence south of our borders that first started with the divisive and combative words of the current leadership. Words are used to foment violence. Jesus himself knew this, and we could say he knew better than to call the Canaanite woman a dog. But for all his ability to channel God, he was also human. He was tired, feeling harassed and under attack. He just wanted to be left alone. It took this Canaanite stranger to remind him of the gracious and merciful nature of God. She did this with her words and with her persistence. Words are used to soften hearts. She reminded him that even dogs have to eat. Words are used to find common ground. She held on to her conviction that our Creator cares for every one of us and no one is unworthy. Words are used to mend what is broken and to unite what has been torn asunder. When I told you the story of my friend Sally, who finally learned to moderate her language, she at first said she did it because she was starting a new job. She wanted to get off on a good foot and create a good impression. But that was not the whole story. Sheepishly, she confided that she had begun to feel discomfort when she listened to herself. Her language seemed somehow disrespectful to others, maybe, or to herself. She wasn't exactly sure, but what she did know was that she felt better once she started choosing her words more carefully and with more respect. I think we all know in our hearts how we want to be spoken to and how we should be speaking to one another. It is so easy to slide into habits both of words and actions which disrespect ourselves and others. Sometimes it takes a Canaanite woman to remind us of our better natures, our God-lit selves. Why don't we each reconsider the words we use in the world today so that collectively we may be part of the mending of what is broken and the uniting of what has been torn asunder. Until next time, God bless. Thank you for listening to today's message. If you are interested in supporting this ministry or in becoming a part of any of the acts of service of our church is involved in, or in attending one of our Zoom church services, you can contact us via the website which is listed below this video. We are currently focusing on helping our seniors navigate the technology so that they can maintain contact with their loved ones. So until we meet again, blessings on the journey.